Almost silence in the 517 square miles as the sun yields its first light on a new day in the Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument.
There's definitely a tranquility here. It just sort of washes over you like a desert breeze, you know, and it just soaks into your bones.
Colin KERR visits Oregon Pipe from Canada.
I went on one of my bike rides and got so enthusiastic with my riding that I ran out of water.
He has come to the monument every year for the last 4 years with his wife.
You know, when we hear this whole rhetoric about the border, it makes us shake our head because, you know, the American-Canadian border is so relaxed and open as simple barbed wire.
Oregon Pipe shares 30 miles of the southern border with Mexico. The monument has 5 miles of the pedestrian fence, which quickly turns to Normandy fencing, designed to stop only vehicles. Being on the border brings unique challenges.
I think that's a joke to think that it ever will be safe and secure.
The monument closed most of the backcountry after a ranger got killed chasing drug smugglers in 2002. It didn't completely reopen until September of 2014. Andrew MORRICAL is camping in the monument.
Nothing like the sound of jets in the morning to wake you up.
He lives in Santan Valley and has traveled the world, but he's never been to Oregon Pipe.
Unforgiving. I mean, it's either too hot during the day or too cold at the night. I mean, if you weren't well prepared, you could be uncomfortable nearly 24 hours a day down here.
After breakfast, MORRICAL took me on a hike deep into a remote area of the monument the rangers told him about to see what the terrain had to offer.
What do we got here?
We found this wrapper written in Spanish and other remnants, including an empty gallon of water and a carpet shoe migrants used to cover their tracks in the desert.
Oh, wow.
Later in our journey, we found another shoe.
Very tired after 5 miles.
Well, since 2000 in the Tucson border sector, more than 2,400 migrant deaths have been recorded in the Arizona desert. And it's easy to see why. It's a harsh landscape. There aren't any towns around here. So the organization Humane Borders puts in these water drums that are marked with a flag. It's a humanitarian effort. They're just trying to save people's lives.
I was blown away by it, and so I asked the park rangers over here about it, and they said, yeah, there's a group of volunteers that are doing this humanitarian effort, and I thought that's pretty cool.
But the question remains, is Oregon Pipe safe for visitors?
We don't feel the fear and the hype. We feel the peacefulness, the calm.
The number of Border Patrol agents in the monument has increased to 500. Surveillance towers provide help with the press of a button while monitoring movement in the Sonoran Desert. And the number of park rangers has grown to almost 20. A ranger checked on MORRICAL at his camp in the morning and evening. He believed this took away from the serenity of the wilderness.
You can definitely feel like you're entering a militarized or a police area, and I guess it's no longer just an area to just go and camp, because you will no doubt run into Border Patrol and park rangers at every corner because of the constant flux of migrants trying to cross into the U.S.
Regardless of which side of the fence you find yourself on when it comes to immigration, the Oregon Pipe Cactus can only be found in the United States in this monument. I'm Steve Dent, CRONKITE News.